I went to elementary school at the Hebrew Academy, born in Long Beach. I've been involved really with the Hebrew Academy since that day I arrived at kindergarten. You know, my parents really wanted to give me and then my siblings, who are both younger, the opportunity to experience a Jewish education. I think the Jewish education brings several things into play. It's not just learning about the heritage and the culture. It's really trying to instill in kids at their most vulnerable values, and values that aren't necessarily just specific to Jewish heritage and culture, but really to anyone. It's really important that I see that now with my son in his, as he started preschool, and coming home and hearing the things he's saying. And I can't tell you that how much it meant to my wife and I when the first night of Hanukkah we sat down at the menorah, and unbeknownst to us, he said Achad Shtayim Shalosh and started reciting the blessing. It was unbelievable. It put a tear in our eyes, because it was not something you expect. You hear what kids do at school, but truly when something like that happens, it's magical, and that's something you know, you really are able to truly appreciate what happens in a young kid's mind when you can, you know, when you can see it for yourself in the next generation. Looking back, I think that's what made Hebrew Academy even more important to me and my parents raising me, was that some sense of community and Jewish community. And I think that if we didn't have that, you know, I think my upbringing would have been entirely different. As I grew and went to other schools, and I told people I attended a Hebrew Academy, a school run by Orthodox Lubavitch Jews, they thought, you know, what did you learn? And I really think that it's shocking to people that, you know, they really do a great job at preparing you in both secular and Judaic studies. You really appreciate how well the school is run. I really don't think every school can do it. It seems to me, and one reason that I love staying involved with the school, is that they're really not just content with the program that might have been around when I was at school. I see Rabbi Newman pushing the envelope of technology. I think that's really important, and I think it's amazing that the standards that they've really been able to keep the school up on both sides of the equation, and give kids amazing educations. I think growing up in an environment where you know, Judaism was of utmost importance, and by utmost importance I mean not necessarily strictly religious studies, but more cultural and really understanding your heritage. And I think when that's something that's instilled and available to a child as they're growing, you become much more comfortable with Jewish pride as you grow older. I really couldn't imagine being any happier than I am in all facets of my life. To have an amazing wife, now 3 kids, successful in business, being able to have the time and the wherewithal to be able to give back to the community and to give back to places that that really needed my help is really fulfilling for me. And I really think that, you know, that's something that I saw in my parents, and it was of utmost importance to them, and it's likewise of utmost importance to me. I'm Cory Rosenberg, and from the time I started at the Hebrew Academy, I've never truly left.